Right, so today, I don't even know, I put out a angry video, literally entitled "Why Are You Wasting My Time?" The thumbnail stated, "I have better things to do than argue established facts with you." Why? Well, one, why did I put the video out? Two, why was it particularly angry? I also received an interesting comment, which, fair point, it was polite, I'll take it, despite the fact that I clearly was not polite in that video. That person clearly has more manners than me. Now, from the off, one that might shock absolutely frigging no one is I am Aspergic, or for my American viewers, Asperger's. You guys so pronounce it wrong, it's actually kind of insulting the way in which you pronounce it. So if you could please make a conservative effort to say Asperger's, that would be preferred. Not Asperger's. You like, I do not have an arse on my burger, and I don't have a burger on my arse. Like, what the? Oh, never mind. Anyway, this, in short, I am high functioning quite clearly. Means that I view things very differently to you. My range of emotion is very limited. It's generally don't give a fuck or I'm gonna stab you. They're basically the only two emotions I really have. Despite the fact that I'm married, she'll tell you that I have a third one, but I don't really show anyone it. Now, if you add into this that I spent 10 years in the British Army, 8 years of it was in the Foot Guards. The Foot Guards, if you just Google Foot Guards, Buckingham Palace, they wear a big fluffy hat and a red jacket. A lot of people have a misconception that these are tourist attractions. They're not. We are actually, well, I was, infantry. We are an infantry unit that also performs ceremonial duties. We are a dual role. Depending on who you ask, you might say that we are classed as one of the 5 elites. One of the regiments of the Foot Guards is partly responsible for creating the infamous, or just straight up famous, SAS. They are a pretty tough bunch of people. There's a lot of prestige and expectations with them, and most would say they're quite emotionless in their jobs as well. They stand there for hours at a time, not moving, not blinking. Well, we do move, but why not? We'll continue the myth, shall we? Not moving. Yes, not moving. We don't move at all. Not blinking, not eating, blah blah blah. We are emotionless robots there, and we will stab you if you try to get to the Queen. Kind of thing. Then let's just go with the fact that the army is not best known for its loving, cuddly nature in the first place. Well, especially the British Army. We're very man up, have a cup of tea and carry on. And the cup of tea is absolutely dirty water. Tastes like trash, but you get used to it. From here, I transferred to the Royal Engineers. Spent about a year with the Royal Engineers, building bridges. Got myself injured. Well, I got myself injured through a combination of things, but it really hit a head in the Royal Engineers. At which point I was medically discharged and spent about a year on sick leave before I finally got out. So my total time in the army is technically 10 years, but only 9 of them were like active service. I wholeheartedly resent with a passion that I was forced to leave the army. If I had a choice, I would still be in the army now. But I'm not. Does this leak through to some of the behaviours I do in general with people around me, my videos, my mannerisms? Absolutely. I am angry, for lack of a better term, and some might say it shows. I try and keep it under control, but sadly, emotion is not my strong point. Add in the fact of a lot of what I'm currently doing at the moment in Division, making Division 2 content, is I'm trying to re-establish essentially 2-year-old facts. Some things have changed in those 2 years. I'm trying to pick the topics very carefully so that those things are still there and weighted, I suppose you could say weighted in my favour. Trying to pick topics that I know about, and due to my Asperger's, if I know about it, and I'm confident in that, I will argue it to the death. Okay, such as obliterate, additive. Every interaction it has within the game is additive, and yet there's some people that will go, oh, but it's multiplicative, it's only additive if you do X, Y, Z. No, because the interactions it has, even when you don't do these interactions, are still additive. Therefore, by default, by definition of what it actually does, it's additive. There's no way around this. And then you get, oh, but like by that definition, no, it's not. By my definition, you have additive, you have multiplicative. Obliterate is additive, glass cannon is multiplicative. Doing various interactions, you can have it so that obliterate can be perceived as multiplicative. The same as you can do it with glass cannon being perceived as additive. If you have nothing to multiply with, glass cannon will give you the same damage numbers as obliterate. You are essentially just moving that times 1.25 from location A to location B. What you're arguing is 3 plus 2 is 5, but 2 plus 3 is 6. It makes no sense. So this is the reason I've started doing my weird collection of Did You Know videos. I'm trying to re-establish things that have been known, factually, proven, on repeat, time and time again, that certain things work in a certain way. And I've got people arguing it. For me, personally, the way I view it is I'm doing the Division 2 equivalent of the sky's blue, and I've got people going, no it isn't. This is beyond frustrating. Beyond frustrating. And I don't typically try and blame individuals. I would like to more say that the information pool within Division 2 has become polluted and succumbed to prejudice. I am trying to at least bring some of it back to its roots. I have no idea if I'm doing this in an appropriate manner, correctly, or I'm just making an absolute dog's dinner of it. Not a clue. Never really done YouTube before, like properly. I've been on YouTube making videos now for near enough 6 years, and I spent at least the first 4 of those years with barely 500 subscribers. So I'm clearly not the best person to ask about how to YouTube. In the same vein though, I'm also not really giving a crap. I do this for fun. At the moment I do not working. I do have a job lined up, but I can't start that job until I have a permanent address. No one in the UK will let me rent a property or even buy a property because, one, I haven't started my job yet, which I can't start until I have a non-military address. And apparently having 2 adorable little kitty cats means that I'm not eligible for a lot of things in the UK, which is, for me, absolutely bloody bizarre. But here we are. So I'm at this point, because I have the free time, in and out of Googling legislation on why does me having cats stop me from renting a property. I am making a lot of Division 2 content, and I'm doing it for fun, as a distraction to keep me busy. I'm not doing it for the money, doing it for the hype. I really couldn't care. I'd hate to be famous. All I want to do is go shopping and being stopped every 2 minutes and being like, oh hi, no, go away. I'd probably actually start hitting people. I'd probably end up in prison. Like the fact that you guys are watching my video, I am grateful for, but my perception and gratitude for it wouldn't change if I had 10 people watching versus 100 people versus I'm now slowly creeping into like the steadily getting 1,000 views per video. My perception of it hasn't changed. I still do this for fun. I've had a few people come into my Discord lately and just be like, hey, I just really want to thank you, your content is amazing. And I'm just like, yep, cool, thank you. Yep. Like, I become so awkward because it sounds stupid, and if you take this the wrong way or a different way than what I mean it, I do apologise, but I'm not doing it for you guys. I'm doing it for me as a weird form of sanity check. Because if I don't keep myself busy and doing things, I'm gonna go friggin' nuts. So, was yesterday's video, or my previous video, I'll just go with previous videos, I've lost track of time. Was my previous video distasteful and a bit harsh? In truth, I don't care. But if you guys do care, then I will apologise. One of the issues with being Aspergic is, I don't want to say faking emotion, it's more you have to rely on other people for your emotional check. Because as of right now, I don't care. I really don't. To me, it was justified. I've basically said the sky is blue, and someone went, no it isn't. Getting this once or twice is fine, but for some odd reason with my videos, and like I've checked their followings and like other comments they leave, and other people would do very similar things to what I'm doing. I'm weirdly doing nothing new, unique. Like, I am Fox, probably one of the only actual YouTubers who regularly post Division 2 content that I would say is absolutely worth the watch. Does content very similar to me, goes into the math, the equations, etc, etc. Yet the comments these people leave on their videos are, oh great build, well done. They come over to my channel and from my perception they're picking a fight. So once or twice, fine, but when it gets to every video and it's the same 3 people, it's just like, well, as the title of that video implied, why are you wasting my time? Because it's not only my time you're wasting, it's your own. For what reason, I have no idea. On the flip side to this, there has now actually been an entire Discord created to some of these people. They've gone back through like the past 3 or 4 years and found Reddit posts and other comments, and yeah, it's basically now just a troll Discord, which makes me laugh somewhat. It's quite funny. Just from all the, yeah, we'll go with the word dumb, all the dumb stuff they say. It's just comical. But still, I'm hoping this kind of shows why on occasion you will see me do a very angry video. In short, it is just because I'm an angry person. Really, it's just the way I operate. It's how I've been my entire life. I'm 32 now. I very, very much doubt I'm going to change anytime soon unless I get hit by a car. My mental state will definitely change then. But for the moment, this is who I am. This is the way I will probably continue to do things for at least the foreseeable future. Yeah. Is some of my content going to be rash, abrasive, angry, hateful? Yes. I'm also hoping that adds a little bit of drama to it and makes it a bit more enjoyable for you guys. Let's face it, we all love a little bit of friggin' drama. But as it stands right now, and I'm sorry to disappoint the Shade agent, that I will be continuing to doing YouTube videos. I'm just hoping now, if you ever watch this, that you maybe understand why. Anyway, have fun, good luck, don't die. It's bad for the health.